Barbie on the pink carpet. "I'd love to!" Barbie exclaimed into her phone. Nikki and Ken looked at each other and smiled. What amazing adventure was Barbie off to now? They wondered. Barbie ended the call and was so excited she couldn't keep still. "You are never going to believe this." Barbie said to her friends, "I have just been asked to interview movie stars and host a big party at the Summer Film Festival in Venice, Italy." "That's awesome, Barbie," said Ken with a smile. "It's your dream come true," added Nikki. "I'll help you get ready." Barbie and Nikki sorted through Barbie's clothes, looking for the perfect outfits for Barbie to wear on her trip. Barbie gave Nikki a quick hug. "Thanks so much for helping me to pack, Nikki," she said. "My flight to Italy leaves today, and I don't know if I'd be ready on time without you." "That's what friends are for," Nikki grinned. "It's so exciting to think that millions of people are going to see you." Barbie took a deep breath. The thought of so many people seeing her on television, the internet, and in magazines and newspapers was very exciting, but a bit scary. There was just so much to do to get ready. "Don't forget your," Nikki started to say. "Special interview outfit," Barbie added, holding up the gorgeous pink gown she always wore to all her interviews. Never. Not only was Barbie known for her pink gown, but it also gave her just that extra bit of confidence. Barbie finished packing and tried to close her suitcase. "Oh no!" she cried. "I can't get it to close." "Don't worry, Barbie," said Nikki. "I'll help you." Nikki had never seen Barbie this frantic before, but Barbie had a plane to catch. So Nikki did everything that she could to help her friend. Ken and Nikki dropped Barbie off at the airport. Her friends could see that Barbie was still feeling a bit worried. "You're going to do great," said Ken. "Just be yourself and have fun." The girls hugged before Barbie hurried off to catch her flight. Just before she went through the airport doors, Barbie turned and smiled at her friends. "Thanks for believing in me," Barbie said. "I don't know what I'm going to do without you guys." Barbie could hardly believe she was really in Venice, one of the most beautiful cities in Italy. "I can't just sit in my hotel room," Barbie thought to herself. "I've got to see more of this amazing city on a nearby canal." A water bus filled with people, called a Vaporetto, drove by and water taxis hurried about. Barbie smiled happily when she spied the famous gondolas as they floated gracefully by. A gondola driver waved his hat at Barbie. "Would you like a gondola ride, miss?" he asked nicely in an Italian accent.
"No, grazie,"
Barbie answered politely. She was glad she had studied her Italian dictionary on the flight over. Barbie was already falling in love with the city of Venice. If only her friends were with her on this trip, then everything would be perfect. Barbie began to explore the city, amazed how the buildings were built over the water on top of wood posts called pilings. She wandered along the many small walkways that weave between graceful old buildings. Then Barbie paused on a bridge that crossed a canal to take some more pictures. She sent them to her friends back home.
"Ciao, bella,"
People said to Barbie as she strolled along. Everyone was so friendly, pointing out interesting sites for Barbie to visit or helping her find her way on the map. There was so much to see, Barbie just didn't want to stop. She walked for so long and so far that she didn't even notice her feet were tired until it started getting late. Barbie arrived at the Piazza San Marco, a large open space surrounded by many famous buildings. This was a favorite gathering place for the people of Venice, visiting tourists and pigeons. Barbie sat down on a beautiful bench next to a friendly-looking lady taking something out of her purse. A bird landed right next to Barbie and looked right at her. "Sorry," said Barbie. "I don't have any food for you." Suddenly, the air was filled with hundreds of flapping wings. The lady had opened a large bag of birdseed and was feeding the hungry and happy pigeons. Barbie chuckled to herself as she hurried back to the hotel. "I don't want to be late for the big event." Unpacking her suitcase, Barbie quickly realized she had forgotten something very important. Her gown? Not only did Barbie look and feel great in this gown, but everyone expected her to wear it. She was known and recognized for this one-of-a-kind sparkly pink gown. "Oh no!" cried Barbie. "What am I going to do? I have to be on the red carpet in just 2 hours." She desperately looked through her bag to find a different outfit. I have to figure something out. Barbie looked out her hotel window. The stars sparkled brightly over the city and Barbie smiled. She would not let a dress, even this very special one, ruin the incredible evening. Just then, Barbie's phone rang. "Oh, Ken!" exclaimed Barbie. "You are never going to believe this. I was in such a hurry packing for Italy that I forgot my pink gown." "The gown! And I still haven't figured out what I'm going to wear." "Barbie, there must be a store nearby where you can buy another gown," suggested Ken. Oh, how she wished she had her gown. "Everything is going to be okay," Ken said to Barbie. "I just know it. Thanks for calling, Ken. Tell everyone I miss them." She hung up the phone and began taking clothes from her suitcase. She was determined to look and feel great for the red carpet, no matter what. Ken smiled. After he and Nikki had dropped Barbie off at the airport, Nikki realized that Barbie had left her gown in the car. What Barbie didn't know is that her friends had a big surprise for her. There was a knock at Barbie's hotel room door. "Sorpresa!" shouted Ken when Barbie opened the door. "After we found this in the car, Nikki and I knew you would need a little help from your friends." "No way!" exclaimed Barbie. "I can't believe you're here. I can't believe you have my gown." Barbie was thrilled to have her gown back, but she was even happier to have such good friends. Not wanting to be late, Barbie quickly changed into her gown. She felt on top of the world. The red carpet interviews were a terrific success, and Barbie's happy smile sparkled more brightly than the diamond beads on her dress. Barbie turned towards her friends. "I thought I needed my gown for my interviews," she said. "But now I know what I need even more than the gown." "What's that, Barbie?" asked Nikki with a puzzled look. "To have great friends like you by my side," Barbie said.
Hi, if you like this video, please give this a like and hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get notified whenever I release a new video.